Team Canada.
Hey, what's going on, guys? CJR here today with a pretty special video, something that I'm really excited about. I was really excited to finally receive one of these. I found a great place to purchase it. I'll get into that in a second. This is called a Smart Balance Wheel. It's also known as a hoverboard, hands-free Segway, Iohawk, Funky Duck. The reason why there's not a name for it is because it's all made in the same place at a factory in China, and then it's distributed and other companies purchase them and resell them under whatever name they decide to call it. I originally saw a video on this. I first saw Justin Bieber riding one on Instagram, I believe it was. And I instantly was like, man, I want one of those. Then I saw somebody commented, I wish I had $2,200 to buy one of these. So quickly my hopes were dashed, and I knew it wasn't a possibility until I saw another video where you can get them basically from China for a fraction of the cost. After I watched that video, I did my research and confirmed that they're made in the exact same factory. This is the exact same device as the Funky Duck and Iohawk. Anybody who wants to say anything different in the comments below is either misinformed or is part of one of those companies or is bitter that they spent $2,000 on one of these. So basically I ordered one of these from AliExpress, which is kind of like the Chinese eBay, for $300 plus shipping. So it came to around 400 Canadian. I think you can get them for closer to $3. I've ordered from AliExpress before and been very happy. It's quite a safe site. There is buyer protection and stuff like that. So you can find reviews online about AliExpress and Alibaba.com. So pretty reputable. Anyways, Smart Balance Wheel. I filmed an unboxing. I'm going to cut to that video right now. And then right after that, you're going to see my initial, the first time riding it. And then you're going to see some video of me riding it throughout the week. And then I'll be back here with my final impressions and a review of the, what I call is the hands-free Segway. That's what I call it, or Segway, or sometimes I call it the hoverboard. It doesn't really have an actual name. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this. So you've got your power cord here. When you order it, they'll send you the specific one for your region, which is nice. Oh my god, it's heavy. First theft. Alright, so it's not too bad. You have to really let your body relax, like I've seen on most of the videos. It's not even as hard as I thought it would be, to be honest. It feels weird leaning back to go backwards.
He's not doing too bad.
Okay guys, we're back. I've had the device for a week and a half, and I've really been putting it through its paces, as you can see from some of the video there. Final impressions are, it's a fantastic piece of tech. The moment I stood on it, I knew it was going to be an amazing device. I had seen all the videos. It was far better than I imagined. This is one of the most fun things I've ever ridden on my entire life. At $300 to $400, I can safely recommend it. It's a really quality piece of tech. Like I said, it's really well made. It's very heavy. You know, I've seen certain videos of, I saw a video of one guy who jumped on the center of this and split it. That's not a surprise to me. If you put that much weight on it, it's probably not going to withstand that. I was really impressed. I weigh about 235 pounds, you could probably tell from the video. And that's about 15 pounds over the maximum weight of this. And it had no problem handling my weight, no slowing down. I would zip up hills, even like a 25% graded hill. No problems going up that. Battery life, I've seemed to be getting 3 to 4 hours. I think my weight really affects that. But it's really good. The battery life is pretty impressive considering my weight and the amount of time that you're able to ride it. As you can see, it took quite the beating. Cosmetically, it got really dinged up really fast. It's got like a high gloss finish on the plastic, and if it rolls once, which it will, it gets really scuffed up. But structurally, no problem so far. It hasn't really taken any huge hits or anything like that. I'm pretty careful with my stuff. So it's holding up structurally. Like I said, just cosmetically, it's got normal wear and tear, but like it scratches really easy. The included charger worked pretty good. It took about 2.5 hours to fully charge it. Now they say that you're not supposed to leave it charged for any longer than that because it could affect the battery life. The tires are not inflated, which is good. You don't have to worry about them popping. They're really hard rubber. I noticed a few times that after extended use, the rims would really heat up, which I think they might use as kind of like a heat sink, or like just to kind of disperse some of the heat. It's metal and it gets really hot. You've got these two lights on the front or the back. I've seen it either way. I've seen them described as tail lights or headlights. I like to use them as headlights. You really need to watch the ground immediately ahead of you. If you hit certain bumps or cracks, it can throw you off. That being said, it does handle them pretty good as long as you know that they're coming and you can appropriately disperse your weight. It does not go up curbs, obviously. Anything over an inch, it will not make it up. But it handles cracks and stuff okay. Like I said, you just have to know they're coming so you can kind of brace yourself for it. And I find if you kind of slow down and then speed up and go over them, that seemed to help a lot. Took it on sand, not in the sand, but rode it through sand. And no problems there. Rode it on gravel, rode it on the grass. If the grass was really high, you might have an issue, but there's no problems there. Might actually not be a bad place to start for beginners to fall in the grass. I haven't fallen yet. I've had to step off a couple times, but it's never actually put me down on the ground. I hopped on this thing, and to me it was really intuitive, and I couldn't believe how easy it was to ride. But that might have something to do with I have pretty good balance and stuff, so that may affect it. But you could see from the video, actually, my father-in-law tried it out and he had no problem doing it. Basically, when you step on, you have to make sure it's flat. If it's at all forward, it'll actually start going forward. So I guess I should mention here, to go forward, all you need to do is tilt the right. If you want to go left, you tilt the right one forward and it will pivot. It will pivot left or turn left. I find that when making turns, I would actually like to slow down and I would drop my right foot and it would pivot backwards, which felt great, and then you could quickly keep moving. I really like that approach. These are two pressure sensitive pads. Once you put your foot on, you'll hear a beep. You put your left foot on, you'll hear another beep. And then as you tilt it forward, it'll tilt both pads forward, it'll go forward obviously, and then backwards. It does a really good job of balancing for you. Your first initial instinct is to do the balancing, but I had seen from other videos you actually just kind of have to relax and let it do the work for you. That's about it for my impressions of the hands-free Segway. Like I said, don't spend $2,000 on IOHawk or Funky Duck. You can get it from China, you can get it on Amazon for a little more expensive. Amazon might be a better way to go just because you have a little bit more security. Anyways guys, that is the unboxing and my impressions of the hands-free Segway. I still don't even know what to call it. Hoverboard. Smart balance wheel, IOHawk, Funky Duck, whatever. Fantastic device. I highly recommend it, even at $300 to $400. To me, that's a decent price point. If it were $200, $250, I would be getting in the IOHawk hands-free Segway business, and I'd be flipping a couple for $100 profit. I think it would really hit the masses if you could do it for $250. But even at $300, $350, I highly recommend it. It's a ton of fun, and I'm using it all the time. I'm taking the dog for walks. If you want to get in shape, not the best device, but it sure is a lot of fun to ride. Anyways, guys, you can check out my Instagram page in the link below. Find me anywhere on the internet at CJR. Thanks for watching, and feel free to comment below if you have one, where you got yours. Let me know if anybody else has ordered from Alibaba or AliExpress and had good, bad results. Anyways, guys, until the next episode.